But one of Microsoft's AI features itself is facing some backlash. Let's talk to Deirdre Bosa about that as we await more headlines. Deirdre?
So, Kelly, there's this idea in generative AI that you should launch and then iterate. Generative AI needs to be tested in the wild, and we've seen that from OpenAI, from Microsoft, even from Google, which had this bold and responsible strategy when this wave first kicked off. This week, you mentioned at Microsoft, it's on damage control ahead of its June 18th debut of Copilot Plus PCs. Arguably the most exciting feature of those PCs, Recall, was hailed as a game changer and key to unlocking the future of PCs. But turns out it's also a hacker's dream come true, able to give them access to the underlying data. So Google's AI overviews also turned out some weird results, forcing the company to explain itself, make some changes. That launch and then iterate strategy is at odds with what we know of Tim Cook and his team. Apple likes to perfect its products, as Ed just said, then distribute them among its massive install base. Investors, though, they're becoming impatient, right? Rivals like Samsung, they've been pushing out AI-enabled devices. So the big question for today is, are we going to see that different, less cautious Apple willing to finally catch up in the AI arms race? So far, we haven't seen this. We know that they're going to get to artificial intelligence a little later on, so we'll see. But again, I would just point back to Google. It tried to balance that cautious approach with boldness. In the end, kind of what we've seen from them over the last few months is just full steam ahead, willing to make mistakes, willing to go back and adjust after these products are already out in the wild.
That's a great point. I'm a little surprised that it's taking Apple so long to get to this, but maybe they just want us all to be on the edge of our seats and on pins and needles to see what more they have to say.
The one more thing strategy. Maybe we'll get that.
Indeed. Deirdre, thank you very much. Appreciate it.